Hello, everybody. We are live with NetMercur. With me today is PandaPersona. How's it going?
Hi, pretty good.
We were just talking about how we have all this downtime in between, nationals and worlds. Worlds is going to be in November. It's about 6 months away. So, what are we going to do with our time here?
And I'm excited to just play goofy decks and kind of suss out kind of some of the lesser strategies. Like, what are the weird combinations that people have just kind of completely forgotten about? Or,
You had mentioned
like
that
why?
exile is something that you want to continue to explore. You have a reputation for drilling in on exile as a really powerful identity.
Uh, Sort of. Yeah, it's like Exile is just a cool runner. I like him because people have just kind of dismissed Exile as the worse than Kate. And so, like, I felt the need to, let Exile have his day. And I think it's an undervalued ability. Like being able to draw cards is always good.
It's extremely good. One of the reasons I think that the CI deck does so well is because that's all it's doing. It's just sitting there drawing cards and has access to so many good card draw effects.
Yeah, the CI deck is very potent, but it's also, and it depends which versions. I haven't played against a lot of the ones that are running Estelle Moon now. But
Yeah,
like,
that seems really scary.
yeah, but in the past it tends to be that like CI decks are very potent, but they're also very fragile. And like, if someone techs hard enough against CI, like the CI deck won't win, but
Mm.
neither will that other person do particularly well in like every game after that.
That balance between strong tech cards and the rest of the meta can be really interesting. And it's something that I've personally gotten a lot of frustration from. It hasn't been like the most satisfying part of the game for me.
Are you just always disappointed in having to include like, well, I have to play this film critic because everyone's playing like the new hotness, which will be Obacon, Obakota,
Oh, yeah,
Boba.
Obacoda Protocol.
Yes, that
That
card
card
is going to
is
be
ridiculously
the
good.
nuts.
I think what's frustrated me the most about it is that I can't abuse those really high tier decks as well as some other people have been able to. I've watched people in my local meta just like come to tournaments and it looks like they're just, kicking people over without trying and I'm like, I want to be that. I want to be that monster.
But then you met like face up against the people who are playing the tech cards, like luck of the draw, unfortunate.
And that's the way it
Uh,
feels like and I think it lulls me into a false estimation of what it takes to do well even when you have a really strong deck.
okay,
Let's get started with this game, though.
all right, yes, I am playing a goofy Quetzal deck.
And I am playing a Blue Sun deck, which may not be goofy by definition.
Okay, huh.
I'm gonna keep my hand.
I just threw this deck together. Do I think I can draw a better hand? uh, let's just take them all again to see what happens. Okay.
I'm gonna hedge fund and install 2 pieces of ice.
Okay, that's not so threatening. I can deal with this. All right. We've got ourselves a street peddler. Just need to look at what is on it. Okay. And another street peddler, so double
Ooh,
street peddler. Uh, okay, cool. I will draw, and I guess it's just street
wow, all
peddlers.
three, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
One of the nice things about Street Peddler, especially early, is you could just throw it out. It doesn't cost anything. You essentially draw a bunch of cards, which feels really good.
As long as there's something to install on it. That is the one downside.
That's true. But if it's in your deck, you know what's in your deck, right? Like you didn't do this for no reason.
That's what I think sometimes. Sometimes I end up in like non-bow city where it's just like, wow, I put like cards with completely like the wrong interactions.
One of my first games of Netrunner that I even
Uh,
had a shot of winning, I fired an ABT and I got one piece of ice and it was a Chimera. I was like,
uh,
no.
well, I can tell you, oh, wow, I'm just bad at making decks. Okay, well, we'll see if I can do this anyways. Uh, I accidentally put Black Cat in this deck.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Well, if nothing else, it'll be interesting. I think that was the only catastrophic flaw. And it shouldn't be too bad. Okay.
So
Going.
you're broke over there on your side of the board.
Yes, I am.
You do have a
Uh,
Liberated. That could help a lot. You presumably don't
mm,
have a Liberated on a Street Peddler. Otherwise, you would have played it.
yeah, this is.
You could have a lot.
I could have a lot. Hmm. Well, let's take some money and run the server and see what happens. What's the worst I can? I have just some resources installed. Nothing bad could happen. Oh, Hive. That's kind of bad. Okay. That stops me for the day. I will draw twice. Discard. Good old Clippy.
Am I going to bounce this thing to my hand? Sure.
Ah, this is good for me. You're losing tempo.
I'm going to score this. And then I'm going to... I'm going to play that card.
Okay, Scarcity. That
hmm
seems solid.
It was actually in my opening hand, so...
Oh, and then you missed that your like prime opportunity there.
Right, I did.
Uh, let's just take a bunch of money.
Have
Um,
currents played out the way you expected them to when they were first spoiled, like 2 years ago or whatever?
I think currents, they've definitely been improving over time because there was that period of time where the only current worth playing was, I think, the Shaper one on the runner side, which was like
Net
gain it all.
Celebrity.
Yeah, and it was just so disappointing.
I was really disappointed that card didn't have stealth on it, honestly.
Okay, let's see. That is Mausolus. Do I gaining a tag at the end of the turn? That seems kind of bad. Hmm. Do I think you're on the Scorch plan? Seems kind of unlikely. Yeah, let's just let it fire. What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that could happen? You could die?
Yeah, I mean, it would require the double Scorch, which I'm willing to accept that I might die to that. Like, I play risky.
I think I am gonna bounce this.
Hmm. But I think over the course of the game, like over the 2 years of design, they've really done a good job making currents a lot better. Okay, let's. I don't want you to get another agenda. Let's go get us that agenda. Hive again. I would like to install paperclip.
Oh, seems good.
Yeah, and I will break one of the subs, and then it's 4 credits because there's 4 remaining.
Nope, there's only two remaining.
2 remaining. Oh, so I should get $1 back.
You get $2 back.
Oh, you are right. Yep, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, I'm in. I would like to steal that. Removing a tag seems prudent.
Yeah, last turn I thought about trashing all your stuff.
It wouldn't have been that'd be a decent play.
Yeah, I think decent is right.
Uh, okay, yeah, get out of here, Black Cat. You were a typo. I mean, for the most part, I'm trying to think, currents feel at the right power level. They feel like enchantments from Magic, where they swing the game, they don't win the game,
Yeah.
they just feel very powerful.
Yeah, they're really obnoxious when your opponent has a current up,
But they're not unbeatable,
but they're not
and
unbeatable. None of them have really unbeatable effects.
it's nice that they like turn themselves off. Like, so if I score, it turns it off. I wish that was reversed, but can't have everything.
You wish that if I scored, I would lose my current.
Yes, and if I scored, I would lose mine. And
Why do you think that's the way it should be?
um, I think that it's just slightly nicer design in that it helps you, like, you use a current to open a scoring window, but it doesn't just uh, like you can't just continue to, like, so imagine like ELP is a great example of like this helps you score and then it continues to help you score
Oh, okay, sure.
for the foreseeable future. Oh, so you are on kill. That's really unfortunate. Well, okay. Do I take infinite tags? Sure, I'll just be tagged.
Okie dokie.
Well, I guess gotta run while the running is good.
Go nuts. Ooh,
Okay.
not good. Stop that.
Yeah, it's like this might be where card games are card games. Oh, nope, that ended very quickly. I'll be really sad if you discarded like an HQ, uh, disposable HQ. Oh, bummer.
That would have been pretty hilarious.
I really like that card. I think it's,
I barely remember what that is. It's an upgrade that when they access it, you get to shuffle cards from HQ into R&D.
yeah, and it triggers from anywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a really fun card. Hmm. Yep, the OAI goes down on Mausolus. Okay. Huh. Well, I think is that it costs. Oops, sorry, I need to take that back.
Sure.
Oops. Uh, so, good old Cipher,
Oh boy.
paying for it. And we are going for R&D. But before encounter, I'm going to do some fancy stuff.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, I know. And I use Cipher to drop its strength. How does that work? Cipher. Okay, I guess it just made me bypass, so I'll pay my money.
Sweet.
Okay, so that trashes your Mausolus.
Wah wah wah.
But yeah, so the core of this deck was I saw it in a like store championship like a year or two ago, and some guy was playing this slick deck that was uh, Quetzal knifed, and it would tinker ice to
Mm.
blow it. But now that we have Egret, Egret is tinker minus influence point.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's
Wow.
forever.
And while I don't think that this is like tier one material, it's definitely cool.
I'm kind of doing a similar shtick with my kit deck.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes. Ah.
That ain't good.
Uh, oh, that was a misrun. Oh well. But I think my time is not long for this world.
It's possible. Hmm.
I mean, I do really like that Boom is in the game.
I love Boom. I think Boom's one of the best cards that's been printed in a while.
I think it's a little under influence. Like I wish it was
Yes, I agree.
for a start, but other than that, I think it is actually quite healthy for the game to have Boom. Consulting. Ugh. Okay.
I think that
Hmm.
Boom at 7 damage is right where it should be. That's a really harsh amount of damage, but it's still mitigatable.
Yeah. It being trashable is something I really like about it.
Yeah, that's a really interesting clause. I'm actually kind of surprised that the trashable HB card is the trashable
Not
HB.
friends in high places.
Yeah, not friends in high places, but is also kind of bland. I think friends in high places as the trashable card is great design.
Yeah. Right, well, I think I lose this immediately.
Yeah, archive memories. Bloom. Get bloomed.
Yeah. Poor Quetzal. Oh, actually, I guess I could have stopped that. I'm
How
kind of
so?
bad at. I should have ciphered through the curtain wall.
You could have ciphered through the curtain wall. You're right.
Yeah, and it would have kept me alive for another turn.
Yeah, I think so.
But really, all you had to do was click twice for credits and then pass. And
Right.
that left you at 4.
Right. I needed to end my turn with 3 credits. Or yeah, you're right, with 4 credits because of the archive memory. Cipher,
Ah,
very
well.
strong card.
It doesn't feel unfair now that it costs 3 influence,
Yeah, I
but
I
it's
think
silly.
that even a lot of the problem cards in Netrunner, the cards that have given people headaches and stuff, especially in the later cards, they really seem like unforced errors. Maybe I'm missing a critical piece of information about the way cards get designed and developed and what they're thinking about in the big picture,
Mhm.
but a recursion card that doesn't remove itself from the game, what are we doing here? A card that has a non-cost for a literally infinite effect. What are we doing here?
Yeah,
That's just the way I see things. Like,
and I think Cipher is just a little undercosted. Like, had it cost 8, it would have felt like, had it been like Blackguard expensive.
so I'm gonna come down on Cipher and say that no cost justifies the fact that this card has the value infinity printed on it. If if the amount of strength reduction was bounded by anything, even a
Yeah.
variable that floated throughout the game, right? Like reduce it by the number of credits you have.
I
That I
I
think would be better.
and I think the interesting design would be reduce the ice by cards in your hand,
Hmm.
or actually, it should decrease the strength of ice by your maximum hand size, is because it reduces your maximum hand size. So by using it, uh,
Yeah, I see where you're going with that, where you kind of have this push your luck, especially against a bunch of unresed ice. Your hand size could get really low really fast if you leaned on Cipher too hard.
yeah, it's unfortunately a once per turn, so that doesn't help too much.
It also gets 2 MU, which
Mm,
is like, whoa. Let's jump into the next game.
yeah, sure thing. I guess I can corp this time.
Yeah.
Uh, are you feeling RP or the Foundry?
I'm gonna if you're gonna give me the choice, I'm gonna say the Foundry.
Okay.
Just because the Foundry is super legit.
I very much like the Foundry as an ID. One of my favorite IDs. Is this hand a keeper?
I haven't played as much of it as I would like. I did build the Estelle Moon HB shell, or the asset spam shell with the Foundry as
Hmm.
the ID to just get the ice quicker.
Hmm.
I thought that was okay.
Yeah, the Foundry is cool in that you could play with a lot, or with just a lot less ice.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Um.
I think that in the larger metagame, the Foundry has suffered because ice is not the most relevant part of the game all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate that some of the strongest decks, or not strongest, like as well, they are the strongest in raw power, or like they're the most consistent,
Hmm.
tend to not rely on having a lot of ice. So, like the the CI deck runs like a trivial amount of ice, and so did IG,
Hmm.
and a lot of these uh, strong decks. Oh, you double hedge fund.
Right. My turn
That's
was draw, double hedge fund, and then Earthrise.
that seems really strong.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just
That's
res
also
that
really strong.
and just click for 4. Did I gain a click? Yeah, I gained a click. Yep, there we go. That was my very bad version of hedge fund.
I'm gonna play another sure gamble just to get it out of the way.
I mean, only seems fair. But, I mean, I taxed you out by 5 credits. I think that's okay.
Yeah. I'm also gonna throw down this magnum opus and hit it once.
These are good plays. Okay. Well, let's draw, install, and we'll draw again.
I'm really curious to see where this deck is gonna go. I part of me really hopes it's not the twins.
I mean, that would be pretty cool. Uh, but I
Twinsing
can,
somebody into like a Fairchild seems ugh. Ugh.
kind of lame. Okay. I am happy where this is going. Okay. Make your money.
Yeah. So I've set up a pretty strong board. What's happening?
This is where the Foundry does really cool things.
Okay, what's going on? Executive boot camp, resin some cards, a next bronze. You're gonna draw an extra next bronze, which means you're gonna they're gonna really ramp up into next next ice strength. I wonder if you're running next opal.
Yeah. Yeah, let me take that install back as I want to install something different first.
Sure.
Boom.
Ooh.
And away we go.
Yeah. So let me draw a card. Let me draw another card. I'm gonna put down the self-modifying code.
Yep.
I'm going to play this Dirty Laundry on R&D.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get me an Inversicator.
Seems good.
I will break a code gate. I'm also gonna swap the code gate,
Okay.
and I'll continue my run.
Seems good. You get an access.
I'll trash that card.
What did you trash?
Jackson
Oh,
Howard.
Jackson. That's fine. Yeah, I would like to, in fact, res another piece of ice.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Res that. Yes, I will add a copy to HQ. Okay. Let's install. That on R&D. That on HQ, and draw a card. Wow, Inversicator's pretty cool.
Yeah, Inversicator's great.
Huh.
It's very expensive, but it rickrolls people.
I will search R&D for a card.
Oh man, please don't be another executive boot camp. Mamba
No.
Temple, almost worse. I'm gonna draw for my last click. I'll discard this Beth.
Doesn't seem so useful.
No, it doesn't.
Uh,
Do you think a
okay.
card like Beth is inappropriately above the established power level?
I don't think so. Beth feels appropriately costed.
Why do you
Um,
think that is? I mean, often cards that give you a credit every turn cost 3.
So one of the things is that she has this kind of conditional ability that only works if the Clarp is doing well.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's also unique. You can only have one of her. Like, it's a potent effect, but I don't know, it doesn't seem overly problematic to me.
I am fascinated. I agree with your analysis, but I'm really fascinated by why I feel pretty good about the card when kind of my head says that it should be. I should think of it as more of a problem than I do think of it as.
I mean, I think Beth is one of those power cards that really helps. Like, Beth is 3 influence, and it's a strong effect, but it's not strong enough to justify it's not strong enough to justify or like warrant really importing it. So it doesn't feel that problematic to me.
Yeah, it's definitely stayed in its faction.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I think I'm gonna put down this same old thing, and I'm gonna discard this other Beth.
Wow, maximum Beth action over there. What do I want to do? Let's just gain some money. Seems reasonable. Yeah, I just need to get out of the being broke thing I'm going through right now.
Yeah, I don't recommend being broke.
I really want Beth to give you some like clicks or cards or something to really help.
Me too.
You could just stop running, I would advise it.
I think since you're broke, I'm gonna do this on R&D, dirty laundry
Uh,
R&D.
that's not exactly what I wanted, but it's fine. You can pay some money.
Match the strength, break the sub, swap it.
You
Cuff
got it.
lamb.
Okay. You get to encounter it again.
Add a strength, break the sub.
Oh, yep. You can continue in. Check out a card.
Ooh, not what I wanted.
All right, let's see. Ooh, I like this card a lot. All right, let's get out of this money hole. Boop,
Nice going.
boop, and yeah, let's gain one extra credit for good measure.
Cuff lamb.
Whoa, that's rude.
I
That's
know.
very rude.
I know.
Well, I'm just gonna res that.
Cost me
Yeah, and I
4 to
will
break.
find another. It does cost you 4 to break.
And then we'll swap it.
Where did it go?
It. I
Oh, how are
swapped.
you breaking the next one?
It's a
Oh,
code
it's
gate.
still a code gate.
It's still a code gate.
Oh, that's so
Whoa!
cute.
I know.
Okay, that's fine. That's really cute.
That's what I thought.
Yep, you got it. Drain me.
And I will draw for my last click.
Okay. I like that a lot. That's cool.
It's really strong card, right?
Yeah. Huh. Okay, well, what do I do? That seems annoying that I need to, like, triple ice stuff. But it also just costs you a bunch of money. So that seems okay. Hmm. Well, what do I do? Let's just gain credit, gain credit, gain credit.
I could hit you with another siphon here. Could
You
single
could.
siphon. I don't think I will, though.
That's awfully polite of you.
I've found that with this deck, I tend not to draw as many cards as I should.
Ah, okay. Well, let's install
You
there.
already have, like, your board is already disruptive enough as it is. I don't need
Hmm.
to, like, I need to, like, deal with your board and not with your money. Does that make sense? That's what I feel
Yeah,
anyway.
it makes sense.
But where are the agendas? I'm definitely going to install this daily cast and this self-modifying code, and then I will Magnum twice.
Okay. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Hmm. Hmm. Let's install over that and gain money.
Installed over something and gained money.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, spicy.
I know. I'm freaked out now.
Well, unfortunately, you can only inversely carry the first piece of ice.
Yeah.
So really, I just need to triple ice everything, and then I'm fine. So that's not so bad.
I'm gonna get greedy.
He gets greedy.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I res that? Oh, I just do. I need to tax you. No, I don't want another copy.
I'm gonna swap it.
Okay.
And
Yep.
I'll go ahead and install this. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
You are installing not something. Whoa, what's going on?
I am.
Are you getting your thing that forces me to draw a card?
I thought that I was, but apparently I only have one and it's in my hand. So
Not doing that. Hmm.
cancel. So I need to leave this out there. Is that right? You paid to. I think that that's all right.
Yeah, looks fine to me. Hmm. So that's a bunch of cards. Well,
Just three.
oh no, you trashed my
Ooh.
Mumba Temple.
You do have a
Bummer.
next opal in your deck. That's pretty hot.
Yeah, I know. I like Next Opal. It's gonna have a lot of subroutines if you see it.
Yeah, it will, won't it?
In fact, it'll have one more. Uh, oop. No. I think I don't want to add another copy. Hmm. Okay. Uh, to you. And I am feeling broke. I need some more money. There's your equivocation.
Mm-hmm.
Seems bad for me. I need to plug up the R&D hole. Hmm.
I'm just going to use Magnum one last time, and I'll discard this Magnum Opus.
Okay. Uh, do I res that? Nah, I'll draw. Let's gain 2 credits and... Oh, no. Undo that. Undo that. Come back to my hand. That meant to go on R&D.
Mm-hmm. Seems
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah, it's like I can't deal with this. This is problematic.
Well, I'm going to install this egret,
Hmm. Ooh, egret.
and then I'm going to Magnum 2 times, and then I'm going to play this spoon on
Oh,
R&D.
that's really rude. But I guess it just means you could blow up the next bronze, which is a bit of a bummer. I guess that's okay. Do I feel bad if you blow up my next bronze?
Probably.
It's not so bad. I will live. Yep, you blew up the next bronze. Okay, so you're in?
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Ooh,
Sure.
yes. Yes, feels
Oh,
good.
yes! Feels good over here, too.
That's not so bad.
No.
Let's see, I need to
I became
res
a real
some
believer
things.
in equivocation when having seen it used in some of the one-turn kill decks.
Yeah, I could see how that would be potent.
In this deck, it hasn't been as ludicrous.
Let's see. Yep, gain a bunch of money.
Ugh.
Let's install that on R&D. Oh, let's get some cards back in there. That one, and that one.
A Jackson, 2 peak efficiencies.
Yep,
Seems really good.
I thought so.
Peak
Uh,
efficiency is not a card that I gave much thought to when it first came out. But you've definitely gotten your money's worth out of it.
I grabbed a Jeeves, and I'll put it there.
Okay. Well, you put something there.
Yes, something went there. Okay. Hmm.
I'm gonna play the spoon again on R&D.
That's annoying. Okay.
Next Opal.
And yeah, I will find another copy.
How many subs does it have?
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do you have to pay the costs?
It does not. Hmm.
Paying all costs. So you could install a bunch of cards here.
I could.
I think I need to destroy this piece of ice though. 1, 2. And I'm gonna jack out.
Okay. Boop. So it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, huh. That seems a bit of a bummer. What do I do? Okay. Uh, does Jeeves remember? I can't remember. How does this work? If I click 3 times and then res Jeeves, does it work?
I don't think so.
Ugh, this is just the pits. Okay, lame. Huh. Does not remember what I spent my clicks on. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, let's money up. Install. And take $1. Your turn.
I think I just have to use Magnum on all 4 clicks.
It's not the worst plan. Let's get the Jeeves action.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Ooh, snap. Sneaking out an agenda behind an architect.
Yep.
And you get a token too. Ooh, Vitruvius with a token. Well played.
I am a sneaky one.
I'm gonna hit Magnum twice here, and
Hmm.
then I'm gonna same old spooned.
You got it. That's pretty brutal. No res. Come on in. Hmm. Oh, yeah, that's trashed. Successful field test. Yeah, pretty good. Okay.
It's a
What do
really it's a really odd match of flavor and card effect, I think.
Successful field test?
Yeah.
It's a little goofy.
You would think
Huh.
that you would think that an agenda that showed a badass Bioroid detective would be like, I'm gonna do some detective-y things to that runner. I'm gonna solve a crime that the runner did. But no.
Interesting. What do I do? How do I do this in such a way? Oh, this is really hard with Jeeves. Uh, okay, it'll be install. Let's get some cards back in there. One.
I like that Jeeves is hard to use though.
Yes. No, I think he is very cool.
It can feel really rewarding to think out this awkward turn order that advances your board a lot.
Yeah, it just requires a lot of thinking. Okay, there we go.
3 installs in the peak efficiency. Yeah, that's real good.
Hmm.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna magnum, and then Maker's Eye.
It's pretty good. Uh,
You know what I need in this deck? I need System Seizure.
yes, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wow, System Seizure is very cool with Inversicator.
No res, no
Uh,
res.
yeah, you can come on in.
You're gonna like this.
Oh, thank God. Uh, oh, okay. Good, 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 good. Um,
Did you sneak another one out behind that architect? That would be pretty hot.
maybe.
Oh my gosh! You.
Yeah, and we're doing it.
Oh
Uh,
baby. I think you get a severe adaptive barrier out of this unless you drew it.
uh, sad day.
Oh, want. You must have drew the Sadir then.
Oh, that felt bad. I shouldn't have risked it. Yeah.
Well, it's hard to say. Oh well.
Good game.
Yeah, good game.
Interesting. I think I put all my next silver on the wrong server.
I think so too. But I
Yeah.
would have moved it away anyway. I would have
Oh,
been
that's
like,
true.
I would have been like, get out of here, next silver. We're done. We're done with you.
Oh, my deck. Oh, okay. Yeah, this deck does not play any friends in high places. I was hoping I would draw one, and I did not see any.
It's a really good card. I'm surprised by the ultraviolet clearance. Two of them, in fact.
Oh, it plays three of them. The idea. Well, it's supposed to have a lot of fast advanced tech,
Hmm.
which, yeah, I think those just need to come out. I think I can just like make a few modifications and this deck will be a little bit better.
I think
Uh,
the violet level clearance is better in a lot of situations than
yeah,
ultraviolet, don't you?
yeah, I do. And Dr. Haas did nothing. Sad to say.
She does. She often does so little. One time, one of the first times I played with Director Haas, I had used her a little bit, but then I couldn't defend her, and I knew I couldn't defend her, and I needed to keep the runner off those 2 points. So I installed. So I was like, I'm gonna install over. But the only thing I had was another Director Haas.
Oh no.
The runner
Okay.
still came in and got it.
Can you give me 1 second to grab a drink?
Yeah, go nuts.
All right, cool.
I think that we're gonna get one more game in here after Panda Persona gets back from grabbing his drink. I'm gonna go ahead and make the table. I wonder what.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No worries. What you want to corp? Do you want to run?
I have a somewhat interesting corp RP deck, but I can run first. I can play Omar. Uh,
Sure. Let's do that.
this deck is highly experimental. Ooh,
I think my
cybernetics
deck
division.
is somewhat experimental as well.
Huh. This hand has two sure gambles. I can't not keep it. Sure gamble. I wish that sure gamble actually wasn't a card, the same way I kind of wish hedge fund wasn't a card as well.
Why?
Just because it is, I think it would just be more flavorful if every faction had their own version of sure gamble that cost one influence that they just,
Yeah.
or maybe like three influence so you couldn't import them. Like,
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Maybe five, right? Just like
yeah,
all
like
out
this is
five.
yours, sure gamble. Like
Yeah.
sure gamble feels like a criminal card, and then the anarch one does something slightly different.
I,
But
I like that idea a lot, actually.
um, okay, let's. Speaking of sure gamble.
I understand why they made it neutral. I think that there are sound, responsible reasons
I,
for making it neutral.
I mean, I think they did that because of the design of the core set.
Yes.
Because they wanted this box to like you have three playable decks um, with the card limitations that they set on themselves.
Hmm.
Uh, let's go check R&D. There. Sorry, I'm making a run on archives with Omar.
Right.
Successful run, and I'd like to see R&D. Ooh, spooky.
Wonder what that could be.
Yeah. Now I just don't know if I want to do that.
This is definitely where serious netrunners hang out, Coyote Moon.
Why are these like people are making fun of us?
No, I don't think they're making fun of us.
These
That's
decks are
pretty awesome
on the edge of
punch.
playability.
The edge of playability. I really like that. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna EMP you,
Ooh,
and
the
then I'm gonna
value EMP.
preemptive action. Eat
Whoa,
it.
saucy. I do like the EMP for value. Damon would be proud.
He would be.
Uh,
I really want to keep up with Damon's career.
Yeah, I think it'll be an interesting one to watch.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Well, what do I do?
He could be a divisive figure in the community. I never I never understood exactly why that happened. I don't think that that had to happen.
Oh, it's totally because he very much enjoys engaging with the community,
Yes, that's
whether
true.
or not he should.
Yes, I think that's a very tactful way of putting it. I'm gonna
Ah,
put
this is great.
this on archives and I'm gonna gain 2 credits.
Whoa,
Yeah, whoa.
what could that be?
I read a blog post of his where he was talking to somebody who didn't like O2 depletion,
I like
spoiled.
that card a lot. It's cool.
Are you ready
Whether
for
or not I
this?
think, yeah, I am.
Whoa!
Oh, what?
Ha!
Whoa.
Ha!
If there's a successful run on this the runner must either take one brain damage or jack out. The runner jacks out. Gain. Okay, yeah, feel free. I will jack out. Gain your money.
Oh, I have to.
Oh, does it not trigger?
All right. So what? How much do I gain?
5.
5. I draw a card.
But that's cool. Huh. Well, I guess I'll just run HQ the old-fashioned way.
Um, I need to draw a card. Hold on. You should
Oh,
jack out. Okay. Go ahead and run.
hmm. Okay, neural again. I think you're trying to hurt me.
I am trying to hurt you.
Ah, Friends in High Places black level is pretty cool.
Yeah, right? Black Level's a
But I guess
cool card. Coyote Moon, I'm not sure if he even wants to be like world champion of Netrunner. I'm
it's
gonna
like you.
neural.
Oh,
I'm
that
gonna
hurts.
install, and I'm gonna install.
Okay. Um, Curiosity behooves me to investigate that. So let's run HQ first.
Oh, interesting.
Next, okay. Now let's go take a look at that server. Before that, though, Maxwell James and trigger Maxwell James.
Whoa!
And
Whoa!
continuing for self-destruction. Whew. Oh man, and humans first. My favorite card. Oh,
Your favorite card, huh?
it's not my favorite card, but it's my favorite card to put in Anarch decks.
Mm. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get these 2 black level clearances back, and I'm gonna put 1 on archives. That feels pretty good.
That is pretty cool. Let's see if I can trash the other one out of HQ. Nope. Uh, okay, well, yep. Hmm. I'm glad this Cybernetics Division deck is a little bit sluggish.
What do you mean?
It's not like super speedy right now. You aren't trying to rush me out.
Who knows? I
Hmm.
could try to rush you out.
You could. Um, okay. Well, let's run archives.
It's black level clearance.
Yep. Trigger it. I'm gonna jack, or do I just have to
I think
jack
you
out?
just should continue the run, and it will prompt you.
Okay, let's see what happens. Successful run. Oh, it does give me an interface. How nice. That was one. Two is Omar. Well, successful run and check out HQ. Let's look at the hand, and I will trash the black level.
I actually like Friends in High Places. That now that you mentioned it.
Are you not playing Friends?
No, I'm not. I might
Uh,
start though. A Neas informant.
yep.
Saucy.
Yeah, this Omar deck is on the edge of playability. Okay, he's going for it again. Okay.
I got an idea for you. Agendas that protect themselves, specifically 5/3s that protect themselves, are really important. And
Yep.
how would you how would you flavor? We've seen them out of Jinteki. We know what they look like out of Jinteki. They hurt the runner.
Yes.
We've seen them a little bit sort of out of in the end they help the corp on access.
Yep.
How would you envision them in Wayland?
Wayland is so I like what they're doing right now with Wayland design, where they're splitting uh, the tagging mechanic to it's both a Wayland effect and a NBN effect,
Hmm.
and it's that NBN is actually the tracing faction, and they're moving more towards this, where like they don't just give the runner tag usually. It's just like
Yeah.
whereas Wayland is like you now have a tag. Like KP Lin is just like a good example of like you are tagged now. Same with a zealous judge.
There's some
So
ice that have subs that say just give them a tag.
yeah, whereas like an NBN ice is all about trace, and then if you fail the trace, then you get a tag. So I could imagine them effectively adding the KP Lin clause to an agenda. Like if you steal this in agenda, you take a tag.
Hmm.
Um, let's see. I will install paperclip.
Ooh, nice.
I'll pay one, and I will continue.
I think I will res this.
Uh, that costs me 3.
Yeah, that's not great. But you're happy
Not,
to have that though.
yes, I am very happy to have that.
I'll
Things are looking
draw.
up.
I will install, and I will IPO.
Man, you are rolling right now in the money. Draw. Ooh. Install.
Desperado.
Yeah, I do like Desperado. Oof. And let's get the Archivist into play.
That seems real good.
Is it Initiative and Security? Okay, good. You knurled me. Okay.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan of these neural EMPs you keep on firing off. Let's do that.
Well, that seems really good.
Yeah. Medium is a little too good.
Whoa.
Yeah, I am doing well on the single accesses here.
I'm gonna draw a card. I'm going to install a card, and I'm going to
I do like preemptive.
preempt is
I
really
hope
good.
this. I hope this is a Jackson-less deck. Hmm. Okay. Draw. Draw. Let's run R&D. Yeah, it's time to pay 3 credits. Ooh, and
Ooh,
that's
there it
the
goes.
game. Yeah.
Whoa, no dice.
Seems like you were struggling on ice there.
Um, I think what happened to me is that I played too aggressively and
Hmm.
didn't anticipate your ability to have access to the breaker you needed back to back.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I could
Having
have
the
gotten
breakers.
one of those self-destruct chips
Yeah, it would
under
have
different
been much
circumstances,
harder.
right?
Yeah. The self-destruct chips seem pretty pivotal to your game plan.
Right. I mean, my game plan. I mean, I also have two snares in hand, and I've had them in hand for a long time,
Oh man,
so
those are scary.
they are scary.
Huh.
I also now have a Fenris on archives, which, you know,
I'm glad I have the MK Ultra in the bin.
yeah.
Hmm.
I've played a fair bit of cybernetics with just 5/3s and punitives.
Has it done work?
I have killed people with it, yes. It's I don't know where it sits right now in the meta. Obviously it wouldn't be a bad idea to move this deck towards that, right?
Actually, they've printed that new code gate, which would actually be really good if you're not playing it.
Tapestry?
No, executive functioning.
Executive functioning. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the trace 4 successful doing brain damage.
Yeah. If I keep this deck floating around, I might move it in that direction.
Huh.
I don't think I would run the self-destruct chips though.
Yeah, I think if you just went down to like the 3 global food and then
Well, you don't want to run global food with punitive.
you do because of the Rada to punitive counterstrike.
You're right. I do want to. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, because it's the printed agenda points on an agenda he or she stole.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
So you could go down to 6 agendas and just play the triple punitive.
It's a fun deck.
Huh.
I think it catches people off guard. Coyote Moon, getting the self-destruct chips. Mm, feels so good.
All right. Shall we flip sides?
Yeah, let's do one more.
All right. And it's time for the RP deck. This
What
deck,
am I gonna play?
let's see. Let me just look at this list again. Right. This deck is okay. All right.
I'm gonna go with this Geist deck.
Ooh, Geist. Geist is cool. Whoa, mulligan that hand.
I'm gonna keep my hand.
Okay. Um. Okay, let's install there. Install there. Install there.
I'm gonna plop down a tech trader, a spy camera. I will go ahead and look at the top card of R&D.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Has this revealed all my secrets?
It hasn't revealed them all. I will draw and gain a credit.
Okay. That was a good secret.
Yeah, it was a good secret.
Oh, bummer.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah. Um,
It's a great card. I love that card. I've played a lot of that Brian Stinson CI deck,
okay, yeah.
and what I've noticed is the first time you Stinson, you get, you know, 20,
15,
80
yeah.
credits, whatever. Not 80. You
You
go
get
up to
enough
about like
credits.
30 to 20 credits, and the runner gets really disheartened. But it's the second time that you Stinson that really matters. That's the time that will end the game, not
Hmm.
the first time.
Okay. Yeah. Huh.
Let's see. I have to keep a lot of money. I'm going to start by drawing. I'm going to draw again, and I will drop these two icebreakers.
Double shiv. Okay. Hmm. Let's draw. Draw again. And we'll install. Discarding that. And that. Hmm.
I'm going to start off by running HQ.
I think that's worth doing.
Okay, you got me.
Yeah, lose a click in the run.
I'm going to run R&D.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I'll gain a credit.
Okay. Hmm. Install in server 1. Gain 2.
Hmm. I'm going to put down this crowbar, and I'm going to run HQ.
Okay.
No actions?
No actions. No more actions. Come on in. Seems good.
Huh. I'm surprised you didn't res her.
Yeah.
I'm going to put down this political operative, and I'm going to gain a credit.
Okay. I will draw. Take 2 credits. Discarding that to you.
6 credits, eh?
Yes.
I'm going to spy camera. Okay. I'm going to fall guy.
Hmm.
I'm going to draw, and I'm going to put down a sports hopper.
Hmm. Oh, let's get out of the poorhouse.
Yeah, you're out of it for sure. I'll I'll sports hopper here.
Okay.
And I'll send you back to the poorhouse.
So sad.
I will remove 2 tags,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll discard uh uh uh
Strike.
yeah.
Hmm. do I do?
I'm really surprised Account Siphon hasn't made the most wanted list. It's in most of the decks I play.
And are you playing criminal?
I do play a lot of Criminal.
I think credit twice.
Friends, yeah, that's
Yep.
strong.
Reese, come back to HQ.
Ooh.
This thing. Live also on HQ.
Hmm. Something on HQ now. I'm gonna drop this sports opera down, or excuse me, this spy camera.
Yeah.
Huh. It's a card. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna throw down this fall guy, and I'm gonna throw down that tech trader.
Cool. Okay. Server 1. Gain a credit. Okay. Back in Moneyville for the short term.
So I'm gonna spy camera.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not what I want to see. I'm gonna click to draw.
Oh, Abagnale is a bypass. Oh, right. That thing is cool.
It's really cool. It's very pushed card. I'm honestly pretty shocked about the whole thing because it's so similar to Gordian Blade.
Uh, yes. Guardian Plate has its advantages.
It does.
This thing continues to have awkward pumping. That's a
Not that
classic
awkward.
criminal thing.
It's one credit off, right? At worst, you're gonna pay one extra credit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop this Forger and this Spike.
Okay. Uh, okay. I will Jackson to draw 2.
Hmm.
Hmm. Install that there. And I'll Jackson to draw 2 more. I'll be discarding that. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That. And let's just be on
Why
the
not?
safe side.
Yeah. What's the harm?
It's always good to be cautious. You could be playing some shenanigans.
I do like that about Rumor Mill, that it put a lot of implicit pressure on Jackson Howard plays.
Yeah, I mean, I like that Rumor Mill does what Hades Shard was supposed to do. Because
Hmm.
there's a period of time when everyone was like, oh, you should be preemptively using Jackson because of how scary, what's it called is.
Gah!
Yeah.
Um. Okie dokie. Not gonna let this fire. Do I continue? I think I jack out.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw and gain 2 credits.
Okay.
Just ran for no reason. Not that I wanna pick two. Just seemed like the right thing to do.
Yeah, no, it seems like a good decision. Hmm. Yeah, what do I do against this? All right, I just.
I'm gonna draw for my first click. I'm gonna draw again. I'm gonna put down this card,
Ooh.
and then I'm gonna gain a credit. Then I'll
Okay.
discard this hostage.
Hmm.
Yeah, Maxwell James real nifty.
He does seem pretty cool.
I think you were
Huh.
using him in your Omar deck, yeah?
Yeah.
The ability to run HQ and then all of a sudden get him, drop Maxwell James and then get him. Real good.
Yes. Very good. Let's just.
So Maxwell James and the Archivist are sort of essentially strict upgrades from Access to Global Sec,
Yep.
and they're in faction. They have a low influence cost, but Link's kind of not really important. This, I take it, is a suite or a style of card design that you're in favor of.
Yeah. I like. Yeah, because I think the the best part about these cards is that Link is sometimes very useful and sometimes not. Like Access to Global Sec is sometimes a dead card, but both Maxwell and the Archivist are extremely unlikely to be completely useless,
Yeah.
which is something I very much appreciate. Okay.
Now you're really in Money Town.
Yep. Now I'm ready to start doing something.
I think I'm gonna account siphon you again though.
Okay. Um, okay. Where's that?
I will councilman,
Yeah.
and then I will break some subroutines.
Yep.
Successfully run. Do I want to prevent tags? No. Remove tag, remove tag. I will Maxwell James that. Oh, it's a remote server?
Yeah, it's remote ice only.
Whoa, whoa! Don't
It's
even know how my own cards work. What a
yeah.
scrub.
I like Maxwell James a lot. Fortunately, you can't.
That's great. That's a really right. I gotta read the what is it? Read the fucking card. RTFC.
Yeah. All right, well,
I'll
what
just
do I
gain a
do?
credit.
Okay. Okay, I will do that. Install that here.
Ruh-roh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to I'm gonna run R&D to start.
Hmm. Huh?
Yeah, I'll jack out. I will run server one.
Yeah, you will.
No more reses.
No more reses. That's so sad.
Kaguya's beautiful card.
I like it.
This
Oh, so tragic.
well, what is this card? It's Brian. You bluffed me. Do I want to
uh,
trash the Brian? No, that's fine. I'm gonna draw. I'll install this fall guy.
hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna use this fall guy. I'm gonna install this tech trader.
Man, this deck plays scarcity of resources. This feels bad.
Yeah, you couldn't, you wouldn't know from my end.
Hmm.
DNA tracker. What a beast of a card.
It's very good. Okay, I have a solution. Not a great one.
Going into Worlds, the only play that my deck had against the Haley lock deck
Hmm.
was this really convoluted play that involved holding a Turing and an ELP.
Oh, wow. So you just had to get them.
Right, so I had to hold the Turing and an ELP, and then use another Turing to force a cyber cipher, and then in one turn be like, install ELP, install the Turing.
Wow.
Yeah, suboptimal at best.
Yeah, I'm glad I was on Scorpio, so I just kind of ate those decks alive. Uh,
I'm gonna
okay.
draw. I'm gonna install some breakers.
Okay. Breakers are good.
Yeah, I like them.
Draw. I'll draw again. Oh, wow, that's way too late. Discard that, and I'll discard that. Hmm.
I will draw. I will install this spy camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spy on you.
You have spied. Hmm.
I'm gonna draw again. And I'm going to throw up this employee strike. After I saw the Scorp deck you're talking about, I actually thought Geist might be the place to be because you're trashing your own breakers,
Yeah, seems pretty good.
especially if you can get the employee strike up.
Yeah, the strike. Strike is pretty good about now. Hmm. What do I do?
Hmm. I am going to account siphon.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and break that like that.
Hmm.
And I'll finish it off with I'm gonna run server one.
Okay. No res.
Okay, when I encounter it, I will do this.
Yeah, you got it. And sure, I'll use
Ooh, Jackson.
this.
Nice.
Yeah, let's get that hidden card. IPO and a restructure back in the deck.
Nice.
Oh, you can say hello to Brian again.
I'll discard this Temujin.
Ooh, Temujin. Okay, I will gain a credit. Install that. I'll gain another credit. Passing the turn. On R&D. Okay. Oh, and then you levied. I see. Okay. Now it runs 2 levies. Fancy.
You know me.
Well,
All right, we're gonna go for it. Big money, no whammies.
deep beta mining.
Oh, you better not have 2 barriers on here.
Okay. No actions.
Oh, don't be another barrier.
Um. Nope. No barrier. Come on in.
Oh boy, here we go.
5 cards. No. 5
Just
cards?
4.
No. 4.
Sure, we're gonna trash that Sundew.
That's bad.
Okay, not
Stop trashing Sundays.
not awful for me.
And you're at 6 points. That must feel pretty good.
Yeah, it feels okay.
Okay. What do I do to stop the bleeding?
You play Sunset and move that Kaguya over.
That would be saucy.
What? Why hasn't the Jinteki moves ice around shtick panned out?
Um, because it needs to be designed like uh, Maxwell James. All the shifting ice is all it does is shift ice. Like
It needs to do
to
two
make
things.
Sunset, yeah, like to make Sunset playable, it should like if it was for 0 and it just gave you $2 and then let you move ice, like that would be worth playing.
Sure.
Like because a lot of times like moving ice isn't useful or relevant,
Mm-mm.
so it needs to do something
I
if
think
nothing
that
else.
it's tempting to think that more ice where the order mattered would help, but I'm not sure that
Nope.
that's true. I've wondered what are some interesting order matters effects on ice that could potentially be very relevant to the game because the ones that have been in the game haven't been very relevant. The best I've been able to come up with is something like this card represents the moat around a giant castle wall, and it has to be in front of a barrier.
Hmm.
Or it just
And
goes
I
away?
think, yeah, I think what would also be good is making more ice that is like Builder, where it just has the built-in click effect of it moves it somewhere. I think ice
Mm-hmm.
like that is really helpful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, there are a lot of like maybe ice that have it built in where like after encounter, like after the runner has passed this ice, it then triggers the move effect would also be good. Ooh, the cam. Okay.
I think I'm just gonna draw gain a credit instead of using the camera.
I will draw, restructure that.
Seems
Uh,
good. I will use the camera.
yeah,
Good to know. And I'll plop down that. You have a sundew
hooray.
up.
I do. I
That's not
gained my money back.
that's not good for me. I'm gonna try to get rid of that.
Okay. You can just check out this Eli.
I'll click through the Eli.
Seems okay.
Yeah, it doesn't seem great.
Hmm. I'll draw that and I'll install that there. Hmm. Uh, let's make that bigger.
Whoa. Whoa. Okie dokie.
No
Sure, we'll
more
break it like
actions.
that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll res that and that.
Ooh, you got me.
I have yomied you.
Yeah, you have. Get out of my head. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Hmm. Sure. I think that's a win-win.
Yeah.
Ooh, he just bypasses it. I think that's good for me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Brian, and I don't care about Brian. And I will install that.
Okay.
Gah.
Let's install that. We'll draw two. Um, I just need to get that out of there.
Yeah, makes sense.
Um,
This fires.
oh, it just fires?
Yep.
Okay. Zap. 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 No more actions. Let's get that. Wait.
Up, up, up.
No, sorry. I'm just doing stuff. Oop.
Oh, yep, that's what I figured. I will, I'd like to keep my actions as they are.
Okay.
Um,
Scared.
let's see. If I pay, no, I can't trust that Jackson because of what's his face, Brian
Eli.
Stinson.
Oh, that's Stinson, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, but either. I will instead draw a card. I'll draw another card, and I will draw another card.
Eh. What do I do? I just don't think I can win this game. I'm just going to draw out of cards.
Yeah, you're broke again. You've been broke for the vast majority of the game. You've bursted up to about 20 credits and then fallen down again.
It has really not helped that cards have just been not coming in the correct order. uh, yeah.
Wow, my head hurts. This is a lot to think about. Um, I should definitely have a sneak drawer in this deck, though.
It would be pretty good right about now.
Yeah, sneak drawer is one of my favorite cards.
I really like it now that Rosetta is a card.
Yeah, the
He-
last pack of criminal cards has not really percolated in my brain properly. Even Aeneas of Formament, which is a card that is clearly very strong, hasn't worked its way into my understanding of the criminal card pool and how it's been changed.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know if it's. Yeah, I still haven't played enough with it to really kind of grok whether or not I should be playing with it.
Aeneas Informant?
Yeah, like I like security testing a lot, so it's one of those. Well,
I like security testing too. I can't really say which is more powerful.
hmm.
Oh
Okay,
boy, another
let's.
sundew.
There
Oh
we go.
gosh. Oh
Finally,
gosh.
I finally got my sundews.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to get at that thing.
Not for now. Could just let it fire again.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
It is. It feels pretty good. Gotta discard some cards. That seems pretty useless.
hmm
And so does that.
Okay. I just need install on server 2 and the turn. Yeah.
I'll click Eli.
Yeah.
I will I will break 2 barrier subroutines.
Okay. Oh, that's good for me.
What did it hit?
Siphon, I
And a
think.
siphon.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, a siphon.
Uh, and you trash broke that.
Yep.
I'm gonna use this Jackson.
Oh, now it's you who've been out yomied.
Oh no. Well, it needed to happen.
Yeah.
Um, I'll feel sad if you just access the agenda off the top.
Oh, ugh. Don't feel sad.
That's not so bad. Huh. Okay. Uh,
You know, I've
let's.
played Spy Camera many times, but I've never installed enough to make clicking it worthwhile.
I've done it once and it was really cool, and then I realized it's just never worth it. Like I wanted to I had three installed and I was just like, well, it needs to draw you a card. Like it should let you look at the next cards and then draw it to be
I
at
think
all
I
worthwhile.
think so. I think that that's right.
Okay. Huh.
I will go ahead and install that.
Uh,
All the Jacksons are gone. That's really good for me.
Yeah, it is.
What is this new remote doing?
I don't know.
That is a Sandberg with a Komayuna behind it, or in front of it. How much do I care about that Sandberg? I actually don't care that much. I'm gonna do that. Gonna install. I'm gonna install. I'm gonna install, and I'm gonna levy again.
Wow. He's got the levies.
Live the dream.
Do that. And click twice, I think. Yep. Oof. Draw all the cards. This is bad.
I feel like I'm really never getting into HQ again.
Seems unlikely.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Ugh.
Well, let's just make it huge.
Huge.
Yeah, that might be
Um,
game though.
let's see. I'm at this thing. I will match the strength and break.
Yeah, it's probably game.
Yeah, unless something crazy happens. Yeah, there it is.
Ugh.
A
Oh man,
slog, man, right? You're down to 5 cards. I've levied twice.
I have just had three agendas in my hand all game.
Ooh, I th I thought that that might be true.
It's like, ugh.
One of the times you Jackson, you res Jackson, drew twice, and then did something else. I was pretty sure you flushed them out.
No.
You kept some, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it's just, wow, I did not see the sundew early enough. Hmm.
Sundew's probably a pretty good target for tech startup, right?
Yeah, that would be good.
Sunberg and Sandberg. Sundew and Sandberg.
Yeah, not getting any Brian triggers. Really,
Oh
uh,
yeah, 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 yeah. That
like had
that
not been
actually
better
that was a
for.
really clutch spy camera
Yeah,
because right off the bat I knew don't go under 5 or don't go under 6.
yeah, and this deck is just trying to catch you at that.
That's one of the things I've noticed a lot about the Sandberg decks when I've tried to play them.
Mhm.
They don't have a really good way of forcing that occurrence, especially because you need a click to use Sandberg. Sandberg. I've tried it with
Caprice
reversed
helps.
accounts,
Oh,
which is pretty good, but doesn't always work.
yeah. Ooh, one more, or are you
I think
calling
I'm
it?
going to be done for tonight.
Oh,
But
fair
thank you
enough.
so much for hanging out and playing some games.
I always enjoy playing Netrunner.
Yeah. Well, thanks for everybody in the stream for hanging out. Thank you especially to Coyote Moon, and we will catch you guys later.
Have a good one.